Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are going to be talking about a subject that I was on Twitter today and I was listening to this or I read something. This Xbox fan um, was saying that he wants Xbox games to go back to being exclusive to the console, so that Xbox can win this imaginary console war, and it just got me thinking, man. I'm like, wow, dude, I get that people want to love their brands and they want to and they want their brand to do good and to sell a lot of consoles and to be something that because they really enjoy it, so they want everybody to be able to really enjoy that. And that got me thinking, man. So as what we're playing right now, this is Forza Horizon 4. This game came out in, I think it was like 2019 or whatever, 2018, 2019, and it was on the Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox One X or whatever. And this game launched at 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second, man. I played a lot of this game running this at 30 frames a second. And then when Series X came out, it got bumped up to 60 frames a second. If you look up there in the top right corner, you can see that we are running this at 165 frames a second at 4K. At 4K. Like, this game is running at 4K on my PC. Oh, man. And I've got the ability to adjust my field of view. As you can see, more of the dashboard in the car. The visuals look absolutely incredible. This game looks absolutely beautiful, and it's so freaking smooth. It's not even funny. And that got me thinking, as I'm, because I downloaded this again just the other day, and I was playing around with it, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, my gosh, man, what I wouldn't have given to be able to play this game at this frame rate with these settings at 4K when it launched. This game would have been so much more enjoyable to sit here and play and experience this than it ever would have been on my Xbox One X that I had back then. It was 30 frames per second. Like, it was playable and it looked incredible on the Xbox. Like, I'm not saying that it doesn't look incredible, but when you play a game like this at this high of a frame rate with this quality of visuals, it just looks incredible. Like, it is so smooth and you can see everything a lot better. Oh my gosh, it's such a transformative experience. And so my question to that feller is hey man, like, I'm an Xbox fan. I love Xbox. Like, Xbox is my number one freaking console choice. Used to be a PlayStation fan. What am I supposed to do if you want these games to just go back to being exclusive to a plastic box that pretty much you only get what that box can do? Wouldn't you rather my money keep going to the Xbox brand to buy these games day one and to support Xbox with my hard-earned money when they launch a game? Wouldn't you rather that instead of me just being like, yeah, I'm not even gonna buy the game, because I'm essentially a PC gamer now. I mean, once you go through and you experience these games like this, like, it really is hard to go back to playing a game like this at 60 frame or 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second. It's really hard. And if, like, you see this looks beautiful. If you've seen this game here on the or the fifth game on PC, which looks even better because it's got like the newer generation of visuals and stuff, and even that game runs at 165 frames a second on this build, and it just looks breathtaking. The overall experience, like, why would anybody not want other people to enjoy the games on the PC just because they are more interested in winning some stupid console war. Look at that. Look at that car fly. Boom. Boom. You're more worried about winning a console war than you are actually playing and enjoying video games. Like, who cares if PlayStation sells more PlayStations? Like, who cares? I'm an Xbox fan. There's a lot of Xbox fans. And when we finally decide to move over to PC, we get to take all of our games with us. All of our games get to come with us. All of our Xbox first party games, they come with us. And we get to experience those in a way that like we could have only dreamed of on our Xbox Series X or our Xbox Series S or our Xbox One. PlayStation fanboys are going to be getting there pretty soon too, man. Like, all of their games are going to start coming to PC, and then there's going to be no need for a PlayStation 5, and they're going to be in the same boat the Xbox is in right now. But we've got a pretty dang big head start on those guys. You know, being able to play like Quantum Break at over 100 frames a second at 4K resolution, that just looks incredible. That looks incredible, man. That game is still 1440p on consoles, and still like 30 frames per second, I believe. Maybe it has like a 60 FPS mode now, but for the most part, like, going backwards is not moving forwards. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. Anybody that's so wrapped up in the Xbox and PlayStation console war, I want you to think about this for a minute. There are billions of PCs out there. There are billions of smartphones out there that Xbox basically can sell their games to now to fund building more games, whereas PlayStation is still basically stuck on their console to try to, you know, make money to be able to fund those games. And we've all seen the quality starting to slip on the PlayStation first party games. Like, they're getting smaller. They're not as enjoyable as they once were. It's just been kind of a train wreck for PlayStation 5 this generation, in my opinion, especially with like the increase in the price. Whereas on Xbox, man, you can play these games off Game Pass day and date and be able to play those games, and you just keep funding them, you know, with that Xbox just keeps getting that residual income from the Game Pass. Did I want to go this way? No, I wanted to go the other way. Let's go ahead and flip around. But Xbox gets to, gosh, this map is so beautiful, especially like right now in springtime. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. But Xbox can fund these games now and build bigger and better AAA bangers because they now have the residual income from Game Pass coming in to actually fund these experiences. I wanted to go up here into the mountain. Gosh, this looks so good on PC, man. Wow. wow. The way this looks and feels, oh my goodness. It's 165 frames a second. This is just incredible. This is just incredible. It looks so clean, so smooth, so freaking beautiful. Wow. But Xbox can now fund these games that we want to play, and there's no shortage of games coming out for Xbox, guys. There's no shortage. People will come around in time, dude. We do not have to go backwards. We don't have to. Xbox doesn't have to start making console. They don't have to make console exclusive games just to get people to join the Xbox platform. People are going to do it regardless. You know, there's some undeniable heavy hitters out there that Xbox is bringing out that they're not going to be able to deny very much longer. Like, they're not going to be able to. It's obvious that, like, if you're a video gamer and you want to play video games with the stuff that Xbox is bringing out and the games that Xbox is invested into, there's no way that PlayStation fanboys, was as dry as PlayStation is right now and as dry as it's looking like it's going to be, there's no way that these people aren't going to, like, look over the fence and see the greener grass and be like, yeah, man, I'm going to get me an Xbox. Like, it's eventually going to happen. So there's no reason for Xbox to quit doing what they're doing and letting people like me be happy with our PC version of the game. Like this, yeah, Why would you want me to have to go back to playing this on a freaking console when I can sit here and completely enjoy this experience the way it's meant to be enjoyed, driving around? Yeah, dude, that's nuts, man. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk, man. Like, don't worry, the ponies are gonna get it too. The ponies are gonna get it too. They're gonna have no exclusives. They already have no games. Their exclusives are falling apart pretty quickly. Pretty soon they're not gonna have anything to talk about. They're gonna be stuck with their no exclusives on their PS5, and then they're gonna wait for their PS5 Pro, and then yeah, like I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Like that's just nonsense to me. You do not want Xbox to go back to making console exclusive games. No, this is the future. This is what you want. Like, you want to be able to move forward into PC. Like, when you can get to that point, or when you can afford it, you absolutely want to move forward. I'm telling you, playing a game like this at this resolution, at this frame rate, at these settings, like, you absolutely want this. Like, this is the way you want to play games. You don't want to be stuck on that console forever. Like, I promise you. You want to be able to move forward, and you want to be able to bring your games with you. So yes, what Xbox is doing is absolutely the future, and this is very, very cool to be able to do this on the Xbox Series X, or on PC. Like, you absolutely do want this. Wow. This game is so transformative at high frame rates and max visual settings. This is absolutely what you want to play, and how you want to play this. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, like I get that, you know, moving over to PC, it does have a higher upfront cost. Like I do get that, you know. Thankfully, there are things like Xbox Game Pass to be able to get you into being able to play a ton of games, and giving you, you know, a little bit of reprieve from buying games. When you get on PC, you'll be able to get on Steam and everywhere else. You can get games very cheap on PC. You don't have to pay for online play. You can still play your friends on Xbox through PC. You don't have to pay any extra money to play these games, which saves you in the long run. And then you can just focus on getting a nice build. What I'm playing on right now is a full AMD build. This is 7900 XT, but you still get really high frame rate on a 7800 XT in this game. Well over 100 frames a second at 4K. Same with Forza Horizon 5. So like you can 100% enjoy this for $1,500. For $1,500, you know, the cost of Xbox Series X, and then the Xbox Series X Pro, or whatever, you know, if they do a mid-gen refresh, you know, that's $1,000 already right there, just for two consoles, when you can just spend the extra $500 and get your PC and build it and fully enjoy playing these games. Like, this is absolutely incredible, and I'm telling you that, like, you definitely want this experience. You definitely want to try Gears 5 over 100 frames a second at 4K. Like, you absolutely want to try that. You absolutely want to see Halo Infinite at 4K with max settings at over 100 freaking 60 frames a second. Like, these things are something that you absolutely want to see. Like, you want to enjoy that. So yeah, don't ever ask for something that crazy again in your life, man. That's crazy talk, man. Over some stupid console war. Yeah, once you see where PC gaming can take your experience, man, like you'll be feeling the exact same way I do right now, man. It's like, gosh, dude, like just the thought of like going back to 30 frames per second is like, no, dude, there's no way, man. I've experienced, like, it's too hard. It's too hard. It's way too hard. Especially after playing this at 165 frames a second, there's no way I could go back to 30 frames. There's no freaking way I could go back to 30 frames. Look at this, man. It just looks so incredibly beautiful. The visuals are so dense. Like, this game looks very, very nice. It holds up very well. on PC. Very, very nice looking. See if we can get over here into some sand. I think it's over here actually. Yeah. I put so much time in this game when it came out. Just sitting here, driving around, having fun. Fortune Island is absolutely incredible. Like Forza Horizon 4 is one of my favorite. And the good thing about this, man, is every game you buy on your Xbox right now, you'll have a PC version sitting there waiting for you. So, I mean, it's not like it's a big rush to get there, but that should be your main goal, my friends. That should be your goal, is to get onto PC from your Xbox as soon as possible. As soon as you can afford to make the switch, you're going to be so much happier. The little PlayStation fanboys are still going to be stuck in their own little pony stables, going on and on about their console sales when you're like, dude, whatever, man. My Xbox Super Series X Pro costs 3 times as much as your PS5, and your PS5 is a 30 frames per second pony machine. So yeah, all right, my friends, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.